Hey y'all, welcome back to Katrina's Craft Corner. Today I'm going to be showing you all how I made this sunflower heart. If you are interested, then please just keep watching. Okay, here I'm going to take my hot knife, which I find to be so much easier to cut foam board with. But if it's too hot, y'all got to be careful because it will burn. You see a little like it want to catch on fire or whatever, but yeah, it's so much easier to cut foam board with this instead of an X-Acto knife or some scissors or a butter knife or whatever. But this is the absolute easiest way. I don't know why it went dark. Okay, so here's my heart that I cut out. Excuse my heart, it's not straight, but you won't even be able to tell that it's not cut exact. And I cut out two of these. So here I'm going to show you how I put the how I placed the sunflowers in there. I left the back on the little tip part so that I could just kind of like make little holes to be my guide on where the sunflower is going to be placed at. But later on in this video, you're going to see how I switched it around and I changed it up a little bit. I'm just making the marks to place the sunflowers. Okay. So we're gonna put the glue on the sunflower, just gonna hold it in place for a couple of seconds until the glue set. Excuse my background, y'all. I am so sorry. Yes, I'm outside. Had to grab another glue stick. Ran out. And y'all, I used so many glue sticks for this project. I don't even know how many sticks that I used, but I know it was more than 5 or 6. It was more than that. And I did not count the stems that I used for the sunflowers. Okay, here's my second board. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take some clear school glue and I'm just gonna put it on the back side, and I'm gonna glue that one to the original board, baseboard, or however you want to call it. But yeah, I'm gonna glue them together. So I'm just gonna squeeze what I can squeeze out of this thing, and I use the Elmer's clear glue, which you can use any kind of glue, it don't matter. But what I did do, I went back and I used the hot glue for the edges, and I went around the edges with the hot glue to hold it in place. Extra security. I don't know why I feel like every time I come outside to get on the phone or anything, you got somebody playing music, somebody coming by with a loud truck or something. These people so rude. I know they see what I'm doing. They see I'm on the phone. Okay, so we're gonna just fit it as best as I can, and it's not even cut the same size. And y'all, that sunflower did not fall off, so I don't want y'all to think that it fell off. It was just sitting there. I hadn't even placed it yet, but held on to a string of glue. Okay, so I took a few items and I just placed it to hold down the glue. while it's set a little bit. Here, I'm taking off the sunflowers from the stem. And I'm going to show y'all a different way from earlier, the way that I had did it. Take my dog clippers and I'm going to clip that piece that stick out. And what it's going to be so much easier to just like put the glue on there and lay them in place. But now I did have some that came loose by the stem part not being on there. But all I did was I took the hot glue and I just basically glued the flower back together and placed it. And everything worked out fine. And it made the process so much faster. I don't know why I waited until I got almost to the end to think about it. But yeah, it worked out perfect. I went through them glue sticks, y'all. I'm gonna tell you. It's a good thing that I bought a big bag, and that bag lasted me for a good little minute. It's almost time for another one after this project here. And I didn't expect, but it's hard to be as big as it came out. I wanted it big, but I didn't expect for it to be this big. But overall, I was happy with the size. And we're just going to continue to glue them sunflowers down. And see, here is where a piece, the plastic part came off, and I just glued it back together and put that glue on there and stuck that baby right on down. And I don't know if y'all notice, I keep looking at my phone because yes, I am doing this video with my phone. It keep going off. Text messages keep coming in, and every so often I look up to see why this phone keep going off. So yeah, we're just gonna continue to just glue these flowers down. Something that happened somewhere. Okay, so here I'm showing y'all this piece right here. Y'all see how big this thing is? It's big. So that empty spot right there, that's the only part that I have left to do, and I'll be done. I've been working on this thing for 2 days and finally finished it. Okay, so now here I'm giving you a close-up to what I was saying about cutting the little stem part off. So I wouldn't have to do the holes in the board. Just clip those off with the dog clippers. And put that glue on there and lay it down. So here I'm gonna take my pen and I'm just gonna poke a hole in there so that I can run my lights, because I'm gonna have some lights going around the red flowers in the frame. And I didn't show in this video what I did with the imperfections of the heart, the outlining of the heart. All I did was I took some bling wrap. The ones that I used was from Dollar Tree, self-adhesive. But what I did do was I still went behind and put some hot glue on there and laid it down and just trimmed out the frame of the heart with the rhinestones. Or diamond wrap, bling wrap, whatever you call it. And here I'm just gonna take my wire from the lights and just go in and out, weave, however, throughout the flowers, making sure the lights work. They work. So okay, we're gonna keep going. There's no specific way to do the lights. I just ran them through each rose, and I didn't glue this part down because I actually want the flashing lights. So whenever I can find them, I'm just gonna switch them out. That's why I didn't glue it down. So when I find the lights, I'm gonna just go ahead and change the lights, and it won't be nothing for me to just pull those lights up and switch them out. It was still pretty with the lights, but I just rather for it to flash. This was the hardest project I've ever did, y'all, because originally I wanted to make my mama a sunflower mirror, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance to do that. So I'm doing this just hard for my siblings. Yeah. So here, I can't think of the name of this thing, but so, what is the name of this thing? I can't even think of the name of it. A sawtooth hanger or something, whatever you hang pictures and stuff with. So all I did was I glued it onto the back so that it could hang. And just so y'all know, this thing it didn't even need the big one that I got, but I wanted to be on the safe side because of the frame and the glass. But it's really not even heavy. It's not heavy at all. It's really not heavy at all. And hot glue, it dries super fast to that foam board. So here I'm just going to take some hot glue and I'm just going to go around the frame just to secure it. Even though it's not going nowhere, but I just wanted to be on the safe side. Yeah. It was kind of tough for me to get it in there because when I started with the roses, it was like a perfect fit. But then I took the frame out and I just started gluing them in, which made it tight, which is what I wanted. So I would have some extra security for the frame, and that way with the frame glued down and it being tight in there, I wouldn't have to worry about the picture falling out. So yeah. This was a hard project for me, y'all. Okay, y'all, so here's the finished product. I think this came out so nice. It came out better than I expected. It's so pretty. My mama loves sunflowers, y'all. This is so pretty. And this video don't do it no justice at all. I'm telling y'all, it is so pretty. That's my queen right there. That's what I was telling y'all when I went around with the bling wrap. Yeah, so if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.